Roblox horror games that make me question why they're even allowed on a platform for kids. These games have absolutely terrifying stories behind them. Some can trap you forever, others will literally hunt you down, and some even break the fourth wall to mess with your real life. Let's dive into these spine-chilling Roblox TikToks that have been going viral. This game's name alone gives me the chills. Saigon after nightfall. Absolutely terrifying, no thank you.
Here's a terrifying Roblox horror game to play with your friends. In this game, you wake up after drinking too much one night and decide to head home to get some sleep, but that's when your power goes out and you get news to seek shelter immediately and not leave your house. So what could possibly go wrong? Except your friends get the bright idea to go out in the middle of the night to explore the rumors. That wasn't a good idea because the place you go to is haunted, and I'm warning you, definitely do not play this game alone. If you like Roblox games, the game is called Saigon After Nightfall, and if you want more horror games to play, fall for more.
But wait, it gets so much worse than just the creepy atmosphere. Saigon After Nightfall was created back in 2023 as a horror experience game. The whole point was to survive the night with your friends in this haunted Vietnamese setting. But in late 2024, something absolutely shocking started happening. Players began reporting that after playing the game, they would get random friend requests from accounts with no profile pictures. These mysterious accounts would send messages saying, "You can't escape Saigon," over and over again. Now, this could just be trolls, but multiple players reported the exact same experience without talking to each other first. The game developers never acknowledged these reports, but they quietly updated the game multiple times. Some players think there might be hidden code that collects player data, but nothing has been proven. Still, the fact that so many people had identical creepy experiences makes you wonder. This definitely wasn't supposed to happen to regular players who just wanted to have fun with friends. You've probably seen this TikToker before. Kalicity has been posting about the scariest Roblox horror games, and honestly, I don't know how she sleeps at night after playing these.
I don't see any anomalies, man. I don't see any. What? You know, reported. You're reported. Ew, bro. Oh, you're so nasty. Get out of here, bro. Yo, what the? Hey, put your hand down, bitch. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's tweaking. Oh, hell nah. Get out of here. Freak. Oh, yeah, nah. Get out of... Ew! Don't stare at me, bro. Oh, I didn't mean to press that, bro. Why is it black? Oh. Oh! Why is he just staring? Oh!
Her reactions are absolutely genuine, and that's what makes it even more terrifying. But here's the crazy part. Kalicity started getting messages from other players saying that after watching her videos, they would have nightmares about the exact same monsters she encountered. In 2024, Kalicity posted about playing this one horror game at 3 a.m. The game was supposed to be about escaping a haunted mansion, but during her live stream, something weird happened. The game started showing images that weren't part of the original game design, pictures that looked like they were taken from her actual room. Her viewers started freaking out in the chat, asking how the game knew what her setup looked like. Kalicity immediately stopped streaming and never explained what happened. She did post a follow-up TikTok saying she was taking a break from horror games for personal reasons. That was 3 months ago, and she still hasn't played another horror game since. Her fans are still asking what really happened that night. This next one is absolutely insane. There's this game called Short Creepy Stories that's been trending all over TikTok, and for good reason. It's genuinely disturbing.
Here's a scary Roblox horror game that you need to play. In this game, your life sucks, and when you come back home, you notice it's not the way you left it. So you turn on the TV to calm down and find out that the show isn't just familiar, it's live footage from inside your house. That's when the truth hits you. You are not alone, so you go into hiding, but that's the worst idea you could have possibly done. Now your goal is to escape, but the longer you stay here, the more you lose your grip on reality. If you like Roblox games, the game is called Short Creepy Stories, and if you want more horror games to play, fall for more.
The game seems innocent enough at first, just reading spooky stories in a virtual environment. But players started noticing something weird. The stories in the game would sometimes reference things from their real lives. One player reported that a story mentioned their pet's name, even though they never shared that information anywhere online. Another player said a story described their exact bedroom layout. The game developers claim it's just a coincidence, but when dozens of players report the same experience, it becomes pretty suspicious. The creepiest part? Some players say that after playing, they'll randomly get notifications on their phone with messages that sound exactly like the stories from the game. These aren't from Roblox or any app. They're system notifications that just appear. Nobody can explain how or why this happens. Now, this one is seriously messed up. There's been a trend on TikTok about scary Roblox avatars that supposedly corrupt your account. These aren't just regular scary costumes. We're talking about avatars that allegedly change on their own. Players report customizing their avatar to look normal, then logging back in to find it completely different. We're talking about dark, twisted versions of what they originally created. The scary part is that multiple players have posted identical avatar corruptions without copying each other. The same black eyes, the same creepy smile, the same twisted accessories. It's like there's some kind of virus spreading through avatar customization. Some TikTokers claim that these corrupted avatars will join games on their own, even when the player isn't online. Other players report seeing these corrupted avatars following them around different games, always staying just far enough away to be noticeable, but close enough to be creepy. This content creator Nicholas posted about his top 3 Roblox horror games, and the last one he mentioned, Interliminality, is absolutely bonkers.
Guys, if you can't find any Roblox horror games to play with your friends, here are my current top 3. The first game I'm talking about is obviously Interliminality, which is one of the best Roblox backrooms games I've literally ever played. You'll have to make your way through different levels and find the elevator before you get found by something else. But if you want a game that feels even creepier, then the next one is for you. This is the game 𝘀𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗏, which might sound innocent, but I guarantee you it is not. Your grandfather has recently died, and the only thing he's left you is this video game console and this tape. The tape contains a seemingly simple game of 𝘀𝘂𝗀𝗏𝗏, where you row your boat down a stream collecting stars and trying not to crash into the rocks. But you'll soon realize that this game is much darker than you thought it was. But if you want a horror game with even more monsters, then this last one is for you. This is the game 𝘀𝘀𝗍𝗍𝗍, where you just have the simple task of playing mini games on your computer. But you soon realize that there's lots of things in your apartment that don't want you to finish playing these mini games. If you want to try any of the Roblox horror games that I just mentioned, the links to all of them will be in my Discord server, which is in my bio. And for more crazy Roblox game recommendations, hit the plus.
Interliminality is supposed to be about exploring endless empty spaces that feel familiar but wrong. Think empty malls, infinite office buildings, endless school hallways. But players started reporting that the game would sometimes show them places they've actually been to in real life. One player recognized their old elementary school perfectly recreated in the game, down to the specific scratches on the lockers. Another player found their childhood home's exact layout in one of the infinite levels. The game developers insist they only use generic, procedurally generated environments, but the evidence suggests otherwise. The most disturbing reports came from players who found locations they had only seen in dreams or nightmares. How could a game know about places that only exist in someone's subconscious? This goes way beyond just creepy game design. This is getting into seriously unexplained territory. Here's what really gets me. There are TikTokers specifically warning people never to play certain horror games alone. These warnings aren't just about getting scared, they're about players experiencing things that shouldn't be possible. We're talking about games that seem to interact with your real environment, accounts that get mysteriously corrupted, and experiences that follow you outside the game.
Horror games on Roblox that you absolutely must not play alone. The first game is Before Truth. In this game, you have to investigate a mysterious house filled with jump scares and mysterious monsters. Make sure to always watch your back because you never know what's going to come out. But this game is nothing compared to the next one. This game is Murder Mine. In this game, you're sent to investigate an active mine site that mysteriously stopped. And the reason why the mine site stopped is not because of technical issues.
It's simply because a psychopath in the mind killed everyone. You should only play this game alone if you know what you're doing. But the next one on this list is guaranteed to give you nightmares. Let me introduce you to Clock In. In this game, you work at a convenience store, but take one wrong step and you're dead. If you currently have a part-time job, don't blame me when you start seeing things. And in this game, you only have one life, so you gotta be extremely careful. I would not play this alone, even if I got paid. And this is why this game is one of the
TikTok community has started documenting these experiences, and the patterns are becoming impossible to ignore. Too many players are reporting identical supernatural experiences for this to just be coincidence or pranks. Now, I want to be clear, most of these experiences probably have logical explanations. Games can have bugs, people can experience coincidences, and our minds can play tricks on us when we're scared. But the sheer volume of similar reports across different games and different players is what makes this genuinely unsettling. Whether these Roblox horror games are actually supernatural or just really good at psychological manipulation, one thing is certain, they're affecting players in ways that go far beyond normal gaming experiences. The TikTok community has created a whole culture around documenting and sharing these experiences, making it harder to dismiss them as isolated incidents. Some of these games have been quietly updated or removed after gaining too much attention, which only adds to the mystery. If they were just normal horror games, why would developers feel the need to change them after they went viral? Look, I'm not saying don't play Roblox horror games. They can be genuinely fun and scary in a good way. But if you do decide to check out any of the games mentioned in these TikToks, maybe follow the advice and don't play alone. Having friends around can help you stay grounded in reality when things get weird. Also, trust your instincts. If a game starts doing things that feel wrong or invasive, just close it and play something else. No game is worth feeling genuinely unsafe or having your real life affected by digital experiences. As always, if you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you've had any weird experiences with Roblox horror games. I might feature your story in a future video. Stay safe out there.